Hello, my fans of medical malpractice, and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. In this episode, I've got it paused right now because I want to go over several things. So, I'm currently on Wave 9, where we left off last time, but I've gone through the wave some, and I wanted to talk about it because, from what I've seen even online, this is one of the hardest stages in the game. So, with this stage, what you're going to get is a bunch of the people covered in mud, as well as a bunch of the people for the stunt trouble. So, with that in mind, they're only going to go to the two areas just like in the hot dog stage, but this time, because of the speed that the people covered in mud move with, it takes an extraordinarily long time. You have to have, I believe, 20 of the patients from each group cured, which isn't that hard. It's just really the time thing. And what this ends up doing is it absolutely destroys your money. I had hoped that my research facility would be able to help me out here, but in reality, in the end, I couldn't even afford to do more research, so this has gotten somewhat shut down. So, what I did is I closed off the rooms I don't need. I left the rooms here open as far as evaluation and such as the ward. Originally, I had tried with those rooms closed and just had been putting people in to get processed through these rooms, sort of like I did with the pharmacies before. But the problem with that is that there's not a high enough success rate then. So, I opened up the other rooms so that people could go through and get processed properly. This did help in the success rate, but again, the money was a huge issue. Another thing is, with the amount of time it takes to get them through, they were dying on me waiting. So I found something that does help with that. What you want to do is you want to replace all your machines with laxative drink machines, which actually gives people more health. So as they buy the laxative drinks, they will get more health. The trade-off is they'll need to go to the bathroom, which is where you put in the absorbent snack machine, chocolate spongy cake balls, which will make it where they don't need to go to the bathroom as much. These will prolong their lives and allow you to get enough people through. But this still doesn't take care of the money issue. So what I did at the beginning of the round is I raised my prices 100%. I was basically making double on each patient that went through. This worked for a while, and I was actually staying in the green. The problem with it was, though, that at a point, the people get upset about this, and they start refusing to pay entirely. And when you have that go on for a little bit of time here, then you're going to start losing money again. So at this point, I've changed my prices back to normal, and what I'm going to do now is a little bit different. What I plan on doing is I plan on getting rid of all these patients and sending them home. I'm hoping that that will go ahead and get me done with this round, because right now, if I was to have the next month come up, I don't have the money here to survive it at this point, basically. I will go bankrupt. That would not work. So, I'm going to send all these people home to begin with. So we've got 9 still left here, and I'm hoping when they're sent home, that'll complete the wave, because I completed the other things I needed to do, and that should be good. Let me just see, make sure I've got all the people. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 2. Where are the last 2 patients? There's one of them. Need to find the last guy. There he is. Alright. Let's send them all home. The other thing I'm going to have to do, because as I said, I know that financially I can't afford where I am. I had to take out the $100,000 loan just to keep my head above water, along with the fact that I already had the $250,000 loan. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to cut some of my costs. I can't raise the prices again, because as you can see, people are very upset about the prices. Now that I've put them back to normal, they seem okay with them. Hopefully, make sure that they're all at the proper rate. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to look at staff here, and basically I'm going to fire most of my research team. Doesn't exactly make me happy to fire my research team, but for right now, I don't have much of a choice. As I said, I can't afford research as it is right now, so they're just sort of dead weight on my staff. On top of that, I can't afford research right now. So as much as this pains me to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a template off of this. We'll go ahead and overwrite that template because I like this one better. And then we're going to go ahead and sell this. And we'll get that 190,000. So that way we are in the green. I may end up selling a wash tub and a pharmacy and such if I need to. But the plan right now is hopefully this will lower my cost and so I can start wave 10 and actually get back on the right track. Wave 10 I believe is a lot easier and we should have the money we need to do okay there. That's sort of the expectation. Let's go ahead and send these guys on break right away before we start, because I want them ready to be out here when this level starts. Alright, so I'm going to count again just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that should be all 9 of the patients we had remaining. Let's start and see what happens. We have to wait for them to shamble off, which is going to take a little bit of time as it is. That's unfortunate by itself, but in theory, this should work out for us.
You are listening to Harrison Wolf.
And as I said, we're going to have to keep an eye on our money for right now.
Radio.
I wish they would shamble off faster,
popular music
but
and fun-loving
people covered in mud really are a
station,
challenge.
Because this is 2 Point Radio, and I'm Harrison Wolf.
Alright, we have 8 people remaining. Come on, guys, leave my area. Well, they had to walk all the way down here. Or all the way over there. Taking a while. That's why I went ahead and sold the building, because I knew that I was going to need some money here, because it's going to be a little bit before we get to the next month. Now the patients remaining are going down, so that's a good thing. Alright. Come on, guys. The rest of you leave. Yeah, and see, I already am down, but my expenses are now 78,000, so at least that's somewhat good. I can afford that for a little bit extra time. Come on, we just need you guys to leave.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
And really what I should have done is I should have done this immediately as soon as I had gotten done with the particular level or the challenges that I needed. That was my fault. I waited a little bit of time and it has cost me some extra money. Alright, those people are now gone. As soon as that person goes, alright, we are on to wave 10. Perfect. So I can start hopefully making some money here. Now the other thing I want to check is staff-wise, does everybody have... Alright, so basically everybody's just waiting right now. So I'm going to have to wait and see. But if I don't need some people, I'm going to get rid of them. And as I said, I think I'll just go ahead and leave the laxative machines and the absorbent snack machines because they do prolong people's lives, which will help in other levels as well. Alright, so we have to get the hospital attractiveness up at 70% and go 45 days without a death. Those are easy enough to do, but I want to make sure our money is going in the right direction before I worry about that, because I can put some plants out at the end to take care of this. That doesn't worry me at all.
out who was behind that motion that killed our rock festival dream. None other than Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Now, I'm not a violent man, though, so all I did was lock him in the radio station's toilet, where I've been blasting some really loud music for the past 3 hours. Hope you like it, Nige.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the next month. We are gonna be down on money, but not too badly, which is a good thing. Alright, so we have people who are at work here. We probably don't need as many people as we have. That's the reality. I do want to keep this one researcher because she's so close to being ready for research, level 5, and I do want to get there at a point in time. I am going to go ahead and make her available to do GP though, so that way she's doing something useful while she's here, and we'll make her available over there as well. Now with that being said, let's see, I have too many of these I think. So let's go ahead and fire him, and let's fire him for right now. Nurses wise, I'm gonna see, let's see, we have too many I'd say, so let's get rid of this one, that one, and then let's see how we're doing as far as having enough people. As I said, want to pare down my staff and make sure I have enough people to do the jobs I need, but that's about it. I don't want to get rid of the duplicate rooms yet, because I may need them still.
No treatment.
So let's go ahead and open things up. Let's open up only one of each thing though, we don't need 2 available. Go ahead and open that room up. The injection room will open up. And we'll open up our board over there. Alright, so we've got everything that we need open, I think. I'm just really debating on those rooms as far as whether I should just sell them now or not. But as I said, I think I'll keep them for now and see here how they end up working out. Now, I do know we got this plot of land over here as well, but I just don't need that plot of land right now. Alright, so let's get people processed through some. Not too worried about things. What I may very well end up doing is not achieving the goal, because this is a good one here where I got 90 people. I should be able to make a profit off of them, and by making that profit I should be able to get my debt taken care of again, which is really what I want to be doing. So, I might very well do that here. Get it where I can rebuild my research facility and such, but we'll see.
Janitor required to mend ultrasonic cannon.
You are actually going to the fracture ward. Perfect. Alright, so it looks like everybody who's not on break, it has a job pretty much. Except for that person. How many people do we have working here? Yes, we are in more debt, I know that, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Let's go ahead and put one more person working in the ward because of the size of it. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that overall. Yeah, I mean, right now it's just a matter of getting people processed through, getting them in to see the doctors and stuff, and I think we should be okay on that.
This next song is for all the hospital patients shaken up by that earthquake. Hope all your internal organs are still in the right place.
Alright, we have somebody needing staff training. That's fine. We'll have her trained by one of our other lovely janitors. Won't cost us any money. And really, the only reason I'm leaving things like these rooms here is just because I don't know if I will have another thing of like the hot dog people. And I'd rather have the rooms already set up, ready to go if I do. I do have to upgrade that easy scan over there still,
Maintenance announcement.
but
Automated snack
that
machines
shouldn't be
need
too bad.
restocking manually.
Really, I'm feeling quite good about this right now because I am having the place, the money going up. And I know that once these people start going to treatments, that will be even more so than it is right now. So that really got through level 9, which, as I said, is the challenge overall. Now that it's gone, we should be good. Sufferers have become square, no kidding, and backlit. They need some anti-pixel medication and be told a little further, sit a little further away from their screens. Treatment to pharmacy. Alright. We have one of those, so we should be good.
Plants need water.
As I said, level 9, just because of these people, is really where it became problematic, because of the fact that they just take forever to get from one place to another. And as far as getting the,
We're
yes,
close
we
to
are in
award
debt,
season.
but we've got awards coming in, so that's good. We got a bunch of awards, perfect. That's a good thing. He's got a pencil, but I don't remember what the pencil's all about.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
See where our loans are. I'd love to get this one down to 50,000, so that way I could. Okay, so this one I'm exempt from right now. So that's sort of interesting.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
We are starting to get a few people treated, which is a good thing. Make sure our staff is all being utilized fairly well. We have a few people that are extra here, it looks like. I'd rather not have that,
I had a
but
call from a patient in a local hospital who says they just had an earthquake.
let's go ahead
Either
and leave
that
them
or
though.
their experimental treatments are getting out of hand.
We'll go ahead and leave them because of the fact that I might need another room at a point in time here. And on top of that, I don't, you know, if one of the people goes on break, then I've got those people to take care of it. But we're not going to make the attractiveness, which is going to work fine. The deaths, basically, just by the time the people get processed in, automatically goes through. So that's a simple enough task here. We'll promote that person. You know what? I actually want her to work in there. Want her to replace that doctor that's in there. Because then she'll get where she can get to the next level. Alright, we're still losing money, but we're actually making a profit now. That's the main thing. And the thing is, as I said, as these people start going for the expensive treatments that'll cure them, that will take care of that overall. So yeah, now with her working here, she'll start getting... Oh, she's ready for training, actually. Ooh, well, that changes things. I do want her to get that training.
Janitor.
I need
repair
money,
jet
though.
master.
Once I get the money, then I'll make her a top-notch researcher, and we'll put back in our research facility somewhere in here where we have the availability to. I do love this Helter Skelter here. That's really nice. I've seen them in videos, but I've never actually been on one myself. Something I would like to do at some point in my life. Alright. Let's also check temperature-wise, because now that we've expanded this area some, Yeah, we didn't have anything back there, so we don't really have a problem.
Snack machines need restocking manually.
I forgot to reopen my cafe. It's sort of hard to tell on the cafe that it's been closed, but it was closed. So I needed to reopen that.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Alright. This person's low health. Let's get them seen. Let's see. Writer's block. It's perfectly normal to have a paintbrush in your hair, but not a pencil in your head. The unwelcome piece of stationery is blocking the part of the brain responsible for sentences. Anyways, they all need to be removed if they want to write good. We'll send a patient to treatment in our psychiatry. Perfect. And he's next in line there, so that'll work out fine. Wish he would have taken one of our laxative things so we could have gotten him to more treatments and made more money off of him. But it is what it is.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Make sure that our staff is all working. Janitors are definitely working. Assistants are working. Nurses, we still have a few extra. So let's see here.
Jumbo McNally, the greatest business leader
Let's
in
go
the
ahead and
world.
fire that one.
will be
Basically, I'm
presenting
looking for
Jumbo's
ones that
latest
have
slate of
a
minor
bunch of stuff
upgrades. At this
because
week's Jumbo
they're
Expo.
gonna obviously
Buy your tickets now, and don't forget to
be
bring your
doing
credit
too many
cards.
things.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Oh, but there's nobody in the fracture ward. That's unfortunate. Can we stop
Generators
you?
required to mend ultrasonic cannon.
Doesn't look like it. Ah, well. Staff training required for one of our people. Let's go with marketing, just in case I need somebody for marketing. We'll have one of the other we'll have the head assistant train them. That'll be fine. But yeah, I feel like it's important to cut down on staff a little bit right now, so that we have everything running fairly smoothly. Get as much money as we can in. See how our price's reputation's doing. Still really in the gutter right now. So we're gonna have to do a lot to improve that. And unfortunately this person's going to work in the ward, so we are gonna be short a couple nurses now. Now that was sort of a gamble that I took. You know what? Let's cut down the number of staff in the ward. Just 3 there. There are the 3 there.
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
Alright. You're pretty much good. So let's put you over here. You're good. So let's put you here. You could use a little bit more time, but you know what? You're good enough. We'll put you there. We're gonna take you, put you over here. Alright. Let's get some people treated. Let's save some lives, people. get her to work in psychiatry for right now. I am working with a bit more of a minimal staff, but you know what? That's okay. I can make that work for now.
Training course completed.
Yeah, we're not going to worry about promoting 3 staff right
Maintenance
now.
announcement. Bins will become full.
The real question is going to be, do I have to sell more rooms or not? That's what I'm not sure about.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
I don't want to panic you all, but a nasty epidemic has broken out in 2-Point County. Hospitals are doing what they can, but, you know, maybe you should panic.
Alright, let's put this down to 1 room.
Maintenance announcement.
We need to get some of these people treated with the more expensive treatments so that I can make some money here, I think. So let's stop throwing them into places just to get them the little changes or the little cash here. See who we can get and send them where they need to go. Alright. So we're getting a good amount of people to go where they need to, which will definitely help us out. Alright, let's go ahead and get those people going where they need to. And we will take this person, put them over into our clown clinic. We're gonna go ahead and close that room for right now.
Nurse required in cardiology.
Sinument. Oh, okay. Sure, we'll go with that.
Good thing this radio booth is airtight. I'm hearing there's a new epidemic going around. This hypochondriac ain't leaving the station till they find a cure, which means more music like this.
Janitor, please repair helixer.
Alright, so we definitely are making some more money, which is a good thing. We won't be shut down this month, I don't believe. If we can go one more month, then we should have this. Well, no, I think it's gonna be 2 more months. Then I'll have that where I can switch to the $50,000 loan, which will save me a bit of cash. But let's go ahead and close these 2 rooms for right now. So we put the people into the rooms where we really need them.
There's a film star stopping by the hospital.
Not gonna worry about training right now.
Injection room, calling nurse.
So we are getting people where they need to be going, it looks like overall.
Would an assistant please go to marketing?
I do need one more nurse though. Work in the injection room. No, I don't want to do that, that's right. Alright, didn't cure him, but you know what? We made money off of him still, so that works fine. Okay. Yeah, we made $53,000 in profit that month, so that's a good thing. And really, I was thinking I'd take out the $50,000 loan and take care of this one. That's not how that'll work exactly.
Maintenance required in GP's office.
I am curious how much these rooms are worth, though. 40,000.
My therapist still says I need to find a hobby, so I decided to try whittling. Ever sat down with a small knife and a piece of wood? It's a very fulfilling experience. But how many steaks does one man need? The search continues.
Alright, I've decided with my money issues and stuff, we're gonna go ahead and sell these extra rooms. Really get me down financially to where I want to be. Alright. So we are a lot better off now. You know, probably I could even sell another one of these. It's worth 27,000. No, I don't really want to sell it because I will use it at a point in time. Open these back up. Let's go ahead. I want to get her trained really badly, but it's not the right call for right now. I need to get my money up. Actually, you know what I need to do? If my mouse would stop jumping around on me. There we go. Alright, let's take this loan, repay the high-priced loan to say the least, and then we'll try to pay off this loan as well as soon as we can. Now once again, we've done all of this without completing this level, so we're going to be in better financial situation. And as I said, it's one of those that I will probably play through it a couple different times in order to really, for one, like reorganize my area here and to get my research facility back, all those things that I would like. You know what I can sell because I'm not using it? Is this easy scan room. Let's go ahead and sell that. Now we can repay this loan. How much did my research room cost? 190,000. That's gonna take me a little bit of money to get there. That's alright. But as I said, we are making money now, so that is a good thing. Staff-wise, I do want to hire another... definitely want to hire another nurse. So we'll hire that one. And we'll hire this one. And then we can go ahead over here and put it as I had sort of wanted to, of having... You know, I think 3 staff really should be enough for that. And 3 staff... Now let's put 1 more staff in here. There we go. Alright, we are short on money again now, but you know what? That's okay. Let's go ahead and train this particular nurse. Train her in diagnostics. Have somebody else train her in that. Should have had a doctor trainer probably, since the doctors aren't doing as much right now. Hey, that gave us 40,000. Perfect. Let's go ahead and just have him treated. Don't need him stumbling around all this time. He's got an appointment at GP's office. I can't do much about that. Really, when we get to having only a few people here as we do now, then it's just better to get them through as quickly as possible. As I said, really, I'm just going to get rid of a bunch of this stuff that I don't need for right now. Get all these people treated who I can. Pick up stuff. There we go. Alright. We will promote that staff member. I think I might go ahead and move this over to there. So it's a bit out of the way. Move its benches over with it. And for now we'll sell the Periscope Arcade. Don't really need it there. Move that plant for now. Move this log bench there. Alright, we've got this open area there, which is a nice thing. Then I can probably Just gonna check if my research facility would fit over here. It will. Have to move the door around a bit and stuff, but that's not a huge issue. Yeah, just can't afford it right now is the whole thing. Which is fine. How much does a normal research facility cost? 35,000. Don't have that yet.
Terrible things happen every day. You could lose a toe. Your house. Even your life. That's why you need insurance like Swindles Insurance. Swindles, because peace of mind is worth a piece of your soul. This is 2 Point Radio.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Debating putting my fracture ward over into this area. Basically, I just want to condense things down here some. And right now the fracture ward is sort of out on its own over there. It's a bit of a pain. We've got 4 people left. Yeah, we're going to reject that because we just don't have ghosts right now. I'm guessing the 3 people are either in the ward or the fracture ward. There's one of them. Okay, so we will have successfully made it through this level here. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to reconfigure things a bit here. Probably put my fracture ward over in this area, I think. And then my research will go back in this area, most likely. But we're back into the profit. Our facility is working much better again, the way it should be. So I'm very happy overall with that. Got one more patient to treat. There he is. Why are you going to the GP's office? Oh well. We'll just have to deal with that. As I said, these guys are really what make that 9th level so hard because they just take forever and they're really not beneficial at all. So let's have them taking a break because when things return, they will be needed. We know we don't need the fracture ward over here, so gonna sell it for the money it's worth. Probably shouldn't have sold it. Probably should have actually moved it over here. But oh well. But I'll put the fracture ward over in this area. And we'll deal with that next episode when we actually do try to complete Wave 10 properly. And we're actually making the money we need, everything of that nature. So when you come back next episode, things will look a lot different than they do currently. But hopefully the hospital will be back up and running quite well. With that in mind though, if you enjoyed what I did this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for the next episode of 2 Point Hospital.
Thank you.